Welcome back. In sports, Papua New Guinea Football Association is now set for its National Soccer League, taking a new look for the 2016 and 2017 season, with each franchises to have club licenses to take part in the NSL competition. NSL competition manager Simon Koima explains more on the process of getting the club license to be in the NSL competition, which kicks off on the 10th of December this year. Paul Tomic Jr. reports.
PNG semi-professional football competition, the National Soccer League, is now set and ready to have all franchises enter in the competition for this season 2016 and 2017 to have a club license, among other requirements.
Our agreement with the National Soccer League is expired this season, which is Telecom. We have to get them on board. But yes, we are, PNGF is calling for expression of interest for national club licensing. It's much more the same, but we are setting some strict rules here.
The National Soccer League competition manager Simon Koima says another requirement of the competition is for each of the franchises to have its own playing venue.
Well, firstly, you must show proof that you've got your club is administered by a board, a full-time working secretary. You must have a venue, we call home ground, and you must have proof of lease. We also want to make it more better for the players' incentives, that if you want to put a franchise team, you'll go for the players.
Koima says the most important part is the agreement by the player and the franchise clubs. Koima says this season's competition will be more strict than previous years, with a 5,000 kina non-refundable fee to the National Soccer League. Paul Tomic Jr., NBC National Sports, Port Moresby.
Team PNG athlete Theo Piniao finally flew out today for the Rio Olympic Games in Brazil. He will team up with other athletes there. Again, Paul Tomic Jr. with this report.
It's finally time to fly for Rio, Brazil, for the young athlete from Tacubaya, East New Britain Province. Piniao, who left the country today with his team manager, Philip Relder, is taking part in his first Olympic event. He was expected to fly out on Tuesday this week, but his bookings and that of his manager were not in order. The problem continued yesterday, leaving them stranded.
I don't really like to stress myself too much about things like that. Things happen for a reason, and it is what it is, I'd say.
Look, it's been tremendous. We've had some very good competitions which prepares athletes for the big event like this. It's the biggest stage in the world for them. So, to their credit, they've trained hard, great coaching and great support from the coaching staff. And that's prepared them for this competition.
Piniao says his focus is still on the track despite the ticket issue. He says he's been making use of the delay, continuing training at the High Performance Center and the Sejongkai Stadium in Port Moresby.
Yeah, it is quite on track. Yeah, came back to POM last Monday, just preparing even more, and this past couple of days, the extra time, I just did some more exercise workouts to keep me ready for the race.
So the extra team manager Philip Relder says they will be traveling to Singapore, then to Abu Dhabi, then across to Rio.
The team isn't complete without us, so I think we're the last two. The other team, meaning the swimmers and the other boxing and taekwondo, they've already arrived into Rio, so we are the last two. And hopefully, all going well, we'll meet with him in a couple of days' time to get Team PNG together, get our camaraderie going and the support from each other, and then we'll head into the competition.
Team PNG are all getting ready for the opening ceremony on Friday this week, and Theo Piniao and Philip Relder will be arriving in the evening when the official opening ceremony gets underway. Paul Tomic Jr., NBC National Sports, Port Moresby.
Madang Town is set to host the PNG Football Association sanctioned annual Besta FA Cup again. This year's tournament sees an increase in member association competing for the annual Cup Challenge. Paul Tomic Jr. reports.
The annual Besta FA Cup is set to kick off in Madang next week from Thursday the 10th to the 14th of August. Best FA Cup competition manager Simon Koima explains that a total of 24 men's team and 18 women's team have confirmed their participation for this year's tournament. According to Koima, this is an increase of teams participating.
Well, improving our marketing to get more centers involved, bringing the game of soccer more into rural areas and getting them to participate as associate members.
Koima added that Medang will have 3 host venues and have partners with other centers to host a number of matches.
The first game will kick off at 11:30 on Thursday at Lawaran Oval, and then all the games will be played at 3 venues, Lawaran, Yabong and Medang Tech.
When asked about when the other regions will host their leg of the Best FA Cup, he said within this month of August and September. The finals will be played in October ahead of the FIFA Women's Under-20s World Cup in Port Moresby in November.
All regions will have different dates. And the second game following that will be the game between Southern Region, hosted by Keapara. Sorry, not Keapara, but Kaparoko Village, under the species of Copa Soccer Association. They'll be playing in 2 venues, Babaka Village and Kaparoko Village. They'll share the hosting of the games. That will be from the 17th to the 21st.
Of this month?
Yes, of this month, all in August. And then follow that will be the Highlands, to be hosted by Kundiawa, up at Chimbu, from the 23rd to the 27th.
The Highlands region will be the next region to host the Besta Cup. However, there is no confirmation to whom may host the New Guinea Islands leg of the Besta Cup. East New Britain is the most likely province to play host. Paul Taumick Jr., NBC National Sports, Port Moresby.
NCD has named a 15-member men's 7 squad for the 7th BSP PNG Games in Kimbe. Majority of the players selected are from the Capital Rugby Union competition in Port Moresby. Joe Kautu and Pukpuk's veteran George Hockey have been named to coach the side. Scholar Sangi reports.
Kamala University Piggies, JJ Garrison and Kenneth Vagi, Trukai Harlequins Guns, Yanni Patrick and Oswald Geller, and PNG Ports Wanderers Alan Kampanis have been named in NCD Men's 7 squad for the PNG Games in November. All players have been in consistent form throughout the short Capital Rugby Union season and throughout the Export Rugby Challenge. PNG RFU's Inter-Oil Turagu's Ashley Chan and Darren Ling have also been named in the squad. With under 3 months to prepare for the games, the squad will be called in for a monthly progress testing to monitor players' fitness before a final camp will be called. NCD fell short of a major playoff in the 2014 6th BSP PNG Games in Lae and will hope to redeem that performance come November. Scholar Sengi, NBC National Sports, Port Moresby.
And how about this? The NBC staff have formed a team to take part in the corporate darts competition. A good number of NBC officers have already started training for the competition. Paul Tabik Jr. reports.
Busy staff of the country's premier news organization are taking this sporting opportunity to come out and relax and socialize with other corporate clients. The NBC team began their games last Saturday, and this week they are back in their backyard taking time out with some practice. Doreen Lagaya, who is one female among her male colleagues, says the idea to join up and have some fun as well as socialize came from her boss. Lagaya says that time out is refreshing, taking her away from a daily hectic schedule at work.
At NBC, after a long week of work and stress, just go over to sports scene and just enjoy the game and relax from a stressful week. And also to meet potential clients as well.
The NBC team will be playing as curtain raiser to the corporate dart finals at the sports scene this weekend. Paul Taumick Jr., NBC National Sports, Port Moresby.
Go Team NBC. That's sports for tonight, Antonia. It's back to you.
Thank you, Douglas. Stay with us. We'll return after the break with the finance news.